Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope today is finding you well. It's the 1st of May. It's January, February, March, April, May. We're in the almost halfway point of the year. That's just a little overwhelming to me how quickly this year has gone by. I'm just like, wow. Uh, it's been kind of a crazy ride, I will say. Um, Having fun doing this channel. It is a blast. Yeah, let's get started here. Um, Let me go over to YouTube and like myself. Thank you for the 5 likes already, everybody. And then let me share this over on the Twixverse and the Threadosphere that I am live. I should be able to do this in my, sleep, but every time I kinda get a little, full of myself, I mess up. So I pay I pay attention a little bit so I don't know, send somebody to nowhere land. So let me go ahead and do this on the Threadosphere here real quick here, and that is posted, so that is good. And, let's close this, let's, close this. Let's see, let me find my um, celebrations today. And let's do, I like this plant best. Start a poll. I like this type of plant best. I'm going to be very general. Um, I'm going to put garden. Garden plants. That's like fruits, vegetables. Food plants. And then I'm going to put flowering plants, like roses and the like. And then I'm going to put carnivorous plants, the bucket carnivorous plants. And then I'm going to put garden flowering carnivorous, and then I'm going to put succulents. So that's our poll. I like this type of plant. Garden plants, which are, lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, corn, any kind of plants that, for food. And then flowering plants, roses, tulips, daisies, carnivorous plants, bucket plants, Venus flytraps, anything that, eats bugs, and succulents. Um, Aloe vera, um, just any of the succulent plants, the pretty green things. So here we go. That's our poll for today. So I think I've got everything here. So let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. We have Corey Cochran. Good morning. And thank you for lurking. Thank you so much for lurking. I really appreciate that. We have Sci Fi Mombi here saying, good morning to everybody, and good morning to you. Good morning to you. Bucky's Crafting, good morning to everyone. I'm going to be lurking too, at least until I can get some of my chores done. I understand that. I tried to do some chores yesterday. I was trying to pick up our living room. It just kind of got cluttered. And I just kind of look at it and I picked up a lot of stuff, but I just don't know where to put some of it. So it's not as cluttered, but it's still cluttered. And it's frustrating. It's discouraging sometimes, but I'll get there. I'll get there. And then we have Dadman saying, "Morning, Mrs. Love you. In class still, so I'll pop in as I can." Well, thank you for that so much. And we have some hellos. We have SiriBot. We have Stream Elements. I forgot to tell. I got to do one more post thing here real quick. I forgot to send the link to my family. I send it to them through a whoops, there we go. You can hear myself. I sent it through I just sent it through a text to them um, because they're special. They're my special peeps. They're my fam. So I will post this here so that they can know to stop by if they want. A lot of them don't do notifications and stuff like that. So um, that's how I can get them over here. So yay. So I got that done. So very happy about that. Let me get that back over here. Move, move, move. Okay. We have some hellos and hellos. My favorite kind of plant is the kind that can survive the fast-paced work environment that is my house. I killed many a cactus. I kill plants too. We have Parkours. Hello to you. And hope your day is doing well. And Penny, hello, hello. We have hellos and Parkour saying good day to everyone. And Buggy says with plants, I always aim for progress, not perfect. Oh, for cleaning. Progress, not perfection. I would even go for mediocre at this point, Bucky. I've got we just got stuff on the tables and oh, it's I don't know where to put the stuff. Uh, a 900 square foot house, a lot of crap. And now I'm doing Legos. Got to find places for them too. I just built a shelf that was gifted to me and I've got it set up and I'm hoping today I'll be able to move some of my smaller builds into that so that I can get some of my bigger ones in the bigger um, bookcase. It just never ends. It never ends. We have hellos. If I could keep plants alive, I would love to grow my own food. Well, I have got a story about that. It is so funny. I have tried to grow plants and tried to get plants. It costs more to start get it than to make them to get them. And I could not grow anything. One year we had some good tomatoes, and that was it. Um, but I took and I said, I'm done with this garden, and I just left it. And these peppers started growing. And they were like, we got gallons and gallons of them. The thing is that I said, gosh, what kind of pepper is this? So I literally picked off a sliver that was like a millimeter wide. I stuck it onto my mouth and it hit my lip. It was a habanero pepper and my lip went numb. And I'm like, okay, but I grew gallons and gallons of them, bags full. And we don't eat habanero peppers. I thought they were just red peppers. That's what they look like. So I don't do that much anymore. So, well, good. I'm going to be tackling dishes when the show is over. I got them soaking now in hot water. I'll do that. Um, and then those will be done. And so yep, we'll be ready there. Okie dokie, everybody. It's 9:32 and it's 9:32 into the show. 10:09 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. Let's see how well this poll is going to start right off with. Let's see here. We have 7 votes. Garden plants is number 1. Carnivorous plants is number 2, and flowering plants are number 3. Very cool. My niece, when she had her wedding, they had succulents. Oh my gosh. And she they were the favors and they were out in the decoration and they used wood discs from trees that her fiance had cut, her now husband, but fiance at that time. They cut them into discs and oh my gosh, it just was so pretty. Hey, Lisa. This is Yippee Garden Talk. The garden talk is about us killing plants. But yes, there was some garden, garden talk there was, yes. And we have Max Redstone saying, "My favorite plant is Snortopupninia muscipula, the polar bear trap." Well, I don't know if our favorite polar bear is gonna be here today. He's got family in, and they're like, sounds like they're like redoing his house. They had people come and for flooring today. They had, I don't know, some stuff yesterday. It was just insane. So yes, um, I don't know if we'll see our favorite bear. I kind of miss him in the chat, but he'll be back soon. He'll be back soon. And as always, we start off with talking about help Team Park Streamers raise $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. They have raised $4,066 so far. If you've already supported them or cannot support them, if you could just take this link and share it out to other people, um, that would be fantastic, and it would be greatly appreciated. Also, let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the second section of the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom build. Um, the first one is really cool looking. I can't wait to do the next one. There's some little mechanisms in there that make the boulder roll, and there's going to be other things. I can't wait to see what it all does. So that's really, really fun. And on Saturday, May 4th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have a special block party with DadmanWalking55. I'm going to be doing the Lego Star Wars Death Star Trench Run diorama. And Dadman, and we're going to talk Star Wars. He is much more informed about Star Wars than I am. I enjoyed them, but he is the Star Wars guru in our family. So yes, that will be on Saturday, May 4th, on both mine and Dadman's channels. So that is all we have of our little pre-promotions. I kind of started doing those at the beginning because there's some people that make it at the beginning of the show and they can't stay, and then they don't hear stuff that I'm going to be doing or any special stuff I want to promote. So I've kind of started doing that at the beginning, and then I'll also do a promo at the end for those who come in late. So you get my promos no matter what. Hello, Richmond Auto Exchange, aka Metalorian. I hope you are doing well today. And Max Redson says, "My baloney is quite pretentious. It has a first name and 7 surnames." My baloney has a first name. Yes. Okay, everybody. So you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know it's I never even put my little well, I don't have I'm not gonna put it up now, my little, that. So, thank you all for the support and love you show me on my streaming. Okay, let it go through once, and then I'll take it down because we're gonna be doing our puzzle. And so you guys can see the puzzle a little better, I do this. So, here's our puzzle today. We're doing the daily sequence. It's duo trigordal. So, here we go. So there we go. And let's see, yesterday, and we just have some hellos back and forth there. I say just, I don't mean it like that. We have hellos. Um, I love the fact that our chat talks to each other. That makes me happy that occurs. Let's see how many. Okay, we're not too bad. I like to see how many celebrations we have so I can hopefully kind of um, spread them out a little bit. So we did audio yesterday. So we're going to do audio today. I love time. I do a word that has as many, um, vowels in it as possible as the first word to figure out what our vowels are, but I love time. If there's an E, I'll do time. Nope, but there's an A. So we have an A that's not in the beginning. So let's see if we can think of a word that has the O in it. Um, the O and the A. It has the A. I can't, I don't, let's try not to use the, and that's a good word, but let's try to not have the A in the first spot because that's not where the A goes. And we don't want to waste our guesses. So the A has to be anywhere but the first spot because it's yellow. If it was green, that's where it would go. So we don't want to do a word that has the A at the very beginning. Valor. That's a good word. Whoops. I did something weird there. Let's go ahead and we'll do your word. Valor. That's a good word. Fargo didn't fit. I tried Fargo. Valor. Okay, so the A is in the second spot. So if you to if you haven't played before, you try to guess. It's like Wordle. If you've played Wordle, these light gray ones here, the ERDU, are the letters that have already been guessed and are not in the word. The ones that are green they're in the correct spot. So the A is in this spot here. You can also look up here and this tells you. And if there were any yellow tiles, they are in the word but not um not in it. Wow, we've got a couple here. We got batch and tanks. Since batch was first, let's try batch. It's not batch. Let's try. Well, it can't be tanks because T is not one of the words. We can do double letters like this. So let's see if this is the word. It's not, but there is a G in it, but it is not in the third spot. Oh my gosh. Usually the first word, the first few words are the hardest. And if we can get them, then we'll be good. So G is not in the third spot. And there's only an A. I wonder. I have a word, guys. This is a word they sometimes use. You want to try gamma? It was gamma. So you can tell it was right because the number 1 turned green. So now this one, it has all these words. There's an A at the beginning, an E, O, V, and a B. Dadman says, thanks everyone for being here and supporting Mrs. Enjoy the stream and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks and enjoy. And he also thanks the mods that are here today also. Max, I believe you have the word, but I'm going to go ahead and read a celebration today. I get my celebrations from 3 websites: nationaltoday.com, daysoftheyear.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. Um, so our first one is Interpreter Appreciation Day. National Day Calendar says there are about 6,500 languages in the world, and on any given day, we are bound to come in contact with more than one of them. National Appreciation Day celebrates the experts who connect those who want to communicate, but they don't speak the same language. They also translate for government services, businesses, hospitals, organizations, and more. Interpreters learn many different languages, including Spanish, French, Arabic, Mandarin, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, Russian, and sign languages in many different forms. So, Interpreter Appreciation Day. Yes. So let's try this. Let's put that here. Let's try above. It was above. See, our number 2 is lit in green. Then we have an A in the second spot, and then there's a DRI that is in the word somewhere. The R is not in the last spot because see the R here is yellow, and the I is not in the third spot. So I have a word, but I can't use it because it uses the S, and the S is not in this word. It's the Great American Grump Out today. National Today says, what sounds like a day to be grumpy is quite the opposite. By kicking the grumpy mood out the window or the door if yours is too big to fit through the window, you get to spend a full day of happy vibes. Are you out of your favorite breakfast cereal? Well, peanut butter is full of protein. Found a stain on the t-shirt you're planning to wear today? Let's excuse the black t-shirt for a day. A long queue in front of the barista? Well, strike a conversation with the person next to you. You could make a friend. Find the silver linings today because there always is one. There needs to be an R. There needs to be an I, Lisa, but radar is a good guess. So we're going to try rapid. And it was rapid. Max, you are on a roll today. And then we have a B as the first letter. Then we have an R, an A, and an S for the others. Days of the year says National Skills Trade Day is celebrated today. Skilled workers are employed in a large number of fields and positions that can be personally lucrative and also deeply beneficial to the community. From chefs to dental hygienists to plumbers and electricians, skilled trade workers keep the world going around. But there is often a shortage of people to fill these jobs. One of the hopes for celebrating this day is to get educators, parents, small businesses, and other interesting party on board to promote this day in schools, families, and communities. Make a difference in an individual life and an entire community by celebrating National Skilled Workers Day. Uh, oh my gosh. Okay. Lisa says brass. Max agrees. So we're going to say brass. And it was brass, and Medlorin says, ooh, excitement outside. Stolen car on the corner. Cops outside now. Southside never fails to entertain. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. I ripped a fingernail today, and oh my gosh, it went almost to the quick. I hate it when that happens. So, oh, well, I didn't have to say anything else. Max is on a roll. BLEAT, bleat. It was bleat. This one we already have the last letter, Grail. This one, okay, we have a CE at the end and a P that goes somewhere. See if we can figure out what this is. I know, Lisa. It's like part of it isn't, and then when it ripped off, it ripped right in the corner. So I have to really be careful and make sure it doesn't cause a hangnail or anything. But yeah, I hate it when that happens. It's May Day, everybody. March 1st. May 1st is May Day, and there's so many different celebrations. I'm kind of go through all of them at the same time. May Day, National Day calendar says May Day has been a traditional day of celebration for centuries, with some of the earliest appearing in pre Christian times. One of the more popular rituals was harvesting flowers and giving them to neighbors and strangers in a cone shaped baskets. These May baskets become more commonly known as May Day baskets. The current tradition is observed by hanging a cone shaped basket full of flowers or other gifts on an outside doorknob, then knocking or ringing the doorbell and running away. And then we have Beltane. The word Beltane comes from the Celtic god Bel, which was Irish word for fire. So this festival should be celebrated by lighting a bonfire. It is one of the eight Sabbats and falls halfway between the spring equinox and the coming summer solstice. This day marks the coming summer and is associated with fertility. It represents the peak of spring and the beginning of summer, when Earth's energies are considered the strongest. The festival is celebrated with bonfires, dancing, and performing fertility rituals. In ancient times, Celts would use to light two bonfires because they believed the bonfires would purify people and increase their fertility. People would also pass cattle between the two fires as they thought it would purify the cattle and ensure the herd's fertility. Okie dokie. And then the third May 1st celebration is Kalen May. It's celebrated on May 1st. It's a vibrant and meaningful festival that heralds the start of summer in Wales. This day is rich in history, tradition, and a strong connection to nature, making it a special occasion for many. The celebration of Colin May is deeply rooted in ancient Celtic traditions, dating back to the times when people were closely tied to the cycles of nature. It's a time of joy, marking the end of winter's chill and welcoming the warmth and abundance of summer. Various activities such as lighting bonfires, dancing around maypoles, and singing carols are essential to these festivities, symbolizing the light, growth, and fertility that summer brings. That one was from Days of the Year. Beltane was from National Day today. So those are our May 1st celebrations, and we have pins. And I believe you are correct. And Max says, Grell, I told him we already got one. This one has a D. We don't know where it goes, an E in the third spot, and an L in the fifth. Wow, what is this word? I have no idea what this word is. Max? Max, what's this word? I don't know. Oh, I know this word. I think I figured out the word. Let's see how our poll is going today. We had I like this type of flower plant best. Garden plants is we have 7 votes still. Garden plants is first. Carnivorous plants are second, and flowering plants are third. I welcome everybody who is here, all 7 of you. Thank you very much for watching today, lurking, whatever you need to do. I appreciate it. Do we have any idea what this word is? Any idea? I'll tell you, it's a double letter. You can repeat the letters in the thing. Letter, who's got a letter? How about this word here? How about we try dwell? Dwell. It was Dell. This one has an S at the beginning, a T, an H at the end, and a TI. We don't know where they go. Let's see. Oh, what could this be? What could this be? The only vowel is an I. Oh my gosh, I never would have thought of that, Max. Whoops. Sixth. Sixth. What a wonderful word. I would have taken a long time for me to think of that one. We have a PA at the beginning, a Y at the end, and there is an R, and it's somewhere. It is Silver Star Banner Day. National Day calendar says across all of the branches of the United States military, the Silver Star Medal is one of the highest honors a soldier can receive. We are using today's National Day to remind everyone the importance of honoring our military heroes and their families across the country. The Silver Star flag and banner signifies the symbol of honor for those who have been wounded or incur illness during combat. Many times the banner is or flag is hung in a window of immediate family of the individual servicemen in the military during wartime. Hanging this distinguished flag is a way for families to share they have a loved one currently serving in the military. Perry or Pare, Perry. And yes, this one has only one. Whoops, I put the wrong letter in there. Hey, Brogu, how you doing? We have sheer. Then we have a blank HO, blank E, and there is a C involved. How you doing today? How you doing? Oh, I love this one. International Sunfire Guerrilla Gardening Day. Add a splash of color to your neighborhood by sowing sunflower seeds. Participants are invited to grow sunflowers around their localities and International Sunflower Guerrilla Gardening Day. People from places where it gets too cold for sunflowers to thrive may plant alternate seasonally appropriate plants. Gardening on territory over which the gardeners have no legal rights is referred to as guerrilla gardening. Guerrilla gardeners have a variety of objectives, but majority of them but the majority of the time they plant on abandoned or neglected property to make it more visually appealing and an environmentally friendly way. So yes, I believe that is the word. I believe it is choke. And then we have a blank RITE with the Q, Z, F, and J, the only ones that remember. Um, we can duplicate letters. And Max says, I'd rather sow gorillas than sunflowers. I was going to say a bit early to start sunflowers. The coworker from the last time I saw is about to walk. Oh my gosh, how fast time flies! That is so sweet. And did the old man cometh come through and I missed him? Hello, the old man cometh. I missed you. Hello, hello. I'm so glad people say hello in the chat because sometimes I miss people. The chat moves up and I just totally miss it. So hello, hello, old man cometh. And then we have yes, to write. And then we have a PLA and then an NK that is plank. And then we have this one with a C at the beginning, already at the end, and an OB are the other letters. Learn to ride a bike day. Dates of the year says learning to ride a bike is a thrilling experience that marks a significant moment of growth and independence. It's a chance to enjoy the outdoors, enhance balance and coordination, and embrace a healthy lifestyle. Moreover, biking is an eco-friendly transportation mode, cutting down on pollution and traffic congestion. This day encourages beginners to take up biking and experienced riders to share their skills. Learn to ride a bike day. Oh, sci-fi, that's okay. So let's see, Max. Yeah, it's okay if Max said it already. Sci-fi. And G.I. Joe's main adversary, who could that be? Cobra. I got your clue, Max. Cobra. And then we have bogus. Since a lot of these letters are already used, the rest of these are going to probably be pretty clear. We have an A-I-N-T, and then we need the first letter. But I got an electric cargo bike a couple years ago. I like taking my kids out with it. My sister and their family and my mom, they have electric bikes, and they take them camping with them. And it affords my mom to be able to ride around. Um, so it's really, really nice. National Chocolate Parfait Day. Day calendar says enjoying a delicious chocolate parfait would be the perfect way to end your day or start it. We will leave that up to you to decide. We simply provide you with an opportunity to indulge on this scrumptious food holiday. In French, the word parfait means perfect. French and Americans, however, have a differing opinion on what a parfait really is. The traditional French parfait is made by boiling cream, adding egg, sugar, and syrup, then creating a custard type puree, which is then frozen. Americans, on the other hand, layer ingredients of different varieties. Fresh fruits and cream go well with chocolate. You can also top with other ingredients such as pretzels or cookie bits. The options are limitless and can only be hindered by your imagination. Both French and Americans use a clear tall glass when serving a chocolate parfait. Mmm. I know. Old Man Cummins does not like chocolate, says chocolate is overrated. We have Q's, Hannah Balking Gaming. Hello, hello. So we have the word faint here. Faint. And then we have this one that has an A, a K, and a Y, a second KY at the end, and a C and a W are the words. Let's see how our poll is. We have 11 votes in our poll. Garden plants are first, carnivores are still second, and plants, flowering plants are third. We have let's see, let's reload this and let's see what we have here. We have 9 people watching and 9 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. I appreciate it very much. So, yes, oh, you still like it, Old Man Cometh, but it's overrated. Well, I think it depends on what chocolate you get. Because there is some chocolate that is overrated. We have wacky, then we have roped, and we have this word here. Let's see how many more. 1, 2. Let me go ahead. We know what this word is, but I'm going to go ahead and do the next one. Today is Lei Day, Lei Day. A lei is a beautiful string or necklace of flowers native to the tropics, notably the islands of Hawaii. Lei Day honors a popular custom of presenting visitors with leis as soon as they arrive. A distinct variety of lei represents each island. The pink Lokalani rose is the name of Maui's lei. Whether you visited the Pacific Crown Gem or not, Lei Day is a chance to daydream about the islands and plan a trip or a return trip to the island's beautiful green coastlines. Big events mark the festivals across the island, including, as always, food and live music. The old man comes and says, bakers wear flowering plants when baking. Yes. Flouring pants. Yes. So, so true. And we know this word is covet because there's only one letter left. This one has uh, the a PUS at the end with an L. Can we, and the U is the only vowel there is. Uh, International Sunflower Gorilla Gardening Day and World Carnivorous Plant Day from days of the year are the two reasons we did our poll today. Thinking of a plant that actually eats meat feels like something out of a science fiction novel or film. And it's true that plenty of fiction has been built around the idea, but the idea of plants that survive by eating insects is actually true, and perhaps a little more common than many people would think. World Carnivorous Plant Day is here to raise awareness and celebrate these unique and interesting plants that take a bite out of the insect population. Yes, we love them because they keep our mosquitoes and flies and all that under control. Lupus. This one has an IN in the third and fourth spot, and then there's a G, a Y, and an E that are the other letters. Feed me, Seymour. Yes, and Max had said lupus. So very good there. It's a National Black Barber Shop Appreciation Day. National Day says the U.S. was a place where racism was at its peak after abolishing slavery. Society was discriminative toward black people. Going out in the open was always a risk, and you could be arrested for something you don't know about. Gathering together was also a risk that most people avoided. This is when the institutions of barbershops became a savior for the community. Black barbers started opening barbershops, and these shops provided a safe place for black people to gather together. They got a safe place to be free inside the walls of the barbershop. The institutions created a free space and became a symbol of a freedom of black people. And that's why today we celebrate National Black Barbershop Appreciation Day. That's really cool. Anyone have an idea what this word is? Eyeing, I believe so. Eyeing. I don't that word looks weird to me too, Max. I agree. And then we have whoops. Then we have raked and lurid and Weber. These are all already there. This one, okay, has an AM in the third and fourth, and there's a U and an I. Oh, I know what this word is. I know what this word is. Oh, very interesting word. Brogu says, thank God for the barber shop. And we also have National Purebred Dog Day. Days of the Year says mutts are adorable, and there is no denying that. Their floppy ears, patches of different colored fur, and deep, loving eyes. For those who just need a friend, someone who will be thrilled to see them when they get home, snuggle on a cold evenings, and always be up for an adventure, a mutt is a perfect pet. But over the millennia, there have been many other reasons people have needed dogs to do many things they could not do alone, and those jobs require a special type of dog to do them right. Every day, purebred dogs the world over help the blind cross streets, sniff out drugs, and help people recover from serious mental illnesses. National Purebred Dog Day is created so people could remember just how much purebred dogs have done and continue to do for humanity. Yes, umami. Yes, they say what is it? There's sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and then they say the fifth flavor is umami. It's and then we have Swiss. A lot of these probably are going to be already grape. There's only one letter left. We have lemon. We have grove. We have queer. And we have ovate. And we have solved the puzzle. And Max Ressa says anyone who crossbreeds any dog with a poodle or Malamute without a permit should be charged with a felony. Why? We have got a green screen. We win. It says you win. Woo woo. Gamma above, rapid brass, bleak, growl, pince, dwell, six, parry, sheer, choke, tripe, planked, cobra, bogus, faint, wacky, roped, covet, lupus, eyeing, ranked, lurid, Weber, umami, Swiss grape, lemon, grove, queer, and ovate are our words of the day. It took us 45 minutes of stream time to solve that puzzle, about 29 minutes of actual game time. We did pretty good today on that. Um, so let's check our poll out here and see how it's going. Oh, the numbers have changed. I have seen that. So let's see. We have 12 votes. Excuse me, garden plants are in the first still. Carnivorous is in, carnivorous is in second. Flowering plants are in third, and succulents are in fourth. They have a vote. Yay! I like it when all the suggestions get a vote. And Killer Rabbit from Space. Sleepy Dragon says hello to everyone. Hello, hello, Killer Rabbit. I hope you are doing well. I'm sorry you're sleepy. I'm so sorry when you're sleepy. We have 10 people watching here. Thank you guys so much for that. We have one final poll today, one final celebration today. And Bucky says, also, hello to everyone I didn't say hi to. Well, let's go ahead and stick this back up here since I can. And let's go ahead and do that since I remembered. And we'll do that. And today is National Mother Goose Day. National Day calendar says National Mother Goose Day honors the imaginary author of a collection of fairy tales and nursery rhymes we loved as children. Most of us remember Mother Goose as an elderly country woman in a tall hat and shawl, but as she is sometimes seen as a goose wearing a bonnet. The true identity of Mother Goose is a great debate among historians. Some people believe Mother Goose dates back before the 10th century during the reign of King Robert II. Legend says his wife often told exaggerated tales to keep the children interested. In American culture, Mother Goose was a woman who bec- uh, lived in Boston sometime during the 17th century. Elizabeth Foster Goose, or maybe Mary Goose, was the wife of Isaac Goose. After becoming a widow, she moved in with her oldest daughter. She spent most of her time with her grandchildren, often singing catchy jingles to them. Her singing became so popular, neighborhood children would stop to hear her. Urban legend says her publisher's son in law decided to print the rhymes, and the rest is history. Oh, Oh, they said they're the worst breeds to cross with the breeder who made the Labradoodle says successful breeding a Labrador with a poodle was the greatest regret of his life. Interesting. And Tina, not the naughty dragon, hello, says I can speak for myself, Rabbit. Um, so there. Hello, Tina. I'm glad you're here. And Malamutes are working dogs, and they're huge. I gotcha. I gotcha. So we said hello, hello to everybody. The last celebration I did was a Mother Goose, um, uh, National Mother Goose Day. Well, I was trying to find some memes today, and it's really hard to find the memes. A lot of these topics today that I could actually use. So I kind of took a little bit of license here and am using Mother Goose as the thing, but basically we're doing goose memes today. It's the best I could do, guys. It's the best I could do. So here are our memes for today. Are you a silly goose? Yes, I am a silly goose. Bye, Max. Thank you for helping with the puzzle. It was fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a silly goose. I don't know why this just strikes me as funny. It's just, it just is so silly. Yes, goose memes. Roses are red, cows are leather. The child is fast, but the goosey is faster. I'm s- okay. I haven't had enough sleep. What can I say? Go south for the winter, they said. It will be warm, they said. You didn't go south enough. I know that's stretching, guys. No one. French, no one. French geese. Honk. Honk. I can't do a French accent. Le honk. Honk honk. Or his dad man would probably say, honk you, honk you. Oh, it's so stupid. My mom calling me downstairs. Ah! Screaming really, really loud. Me, who was in the bathroom on the same floor, rushing to see if she's okay. Don't you start with dad man French, missus. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Honk you, honk you. Le honk. Oh, I remember hearing, my name being screamed as a child or even, a teenager, whatever, and thinking something's wrong. And that you go running over to see, and it's like, oh, I just wanted to know where you were at. Oh, that was it's so frustrating. Improvisational Dungeons and Dragons be like, a wild goose appears. Will you chase it? I look at Goose. We make eye contact. For a split second, there was a truce. Then I ran forward to grab the goose's neck, and the goose ran the other direction. Let me roll to see what happens. Do I catch the goose or do I not? I rolled a double six. Goose escapes for another day. A mother goose and her goslings. This is my favorite one. I'm just going to let this one just sit here for a second. It took me a second to get it. But when I did, I laughed. Oh, oh my goodness. You're trying to sleep. Let me sing to you the song of my people as we fly by. Ah, ah. Leave me alone. Let me sleep. That was not a French goose, Bucky. That was a Canadian, a a Canada goose. They're not Canadian geese. It's Canada goose is actually their real name. Now, children, it's important when you're around humans to see the fear in their eyes when you look at them. Goose can be mean. I don't like goose. I've never had goose for dinner, so I can't even say if I like it for dinner. A silly goose, a serious goose. Lingering fear that everyone is secretly annoyed by them, goose. And cautiously optimistic goose. Oh, goodness gracious. Roses are red, pigs are stinky. Hope you're having a great day. Now here's a goose with a binky. Oh, why? Uh, I don't think this show's gonna make it much past an hour. The poor these poor sly. I tried, guys. I tried finding some good memes today. It was really hard. This is all we have. I'm sorry. Some days are so much better than others. Damn me and having to have a theme. Guess he didn't pay his heating bill. Oh my gosh, the poor little thing's beak is frozen shut. Oh my goodness. I hope the sun thaws it out. That's crazy. That is just insane. So far, so goose. It's just stupid. Here's our last one. Tell Mother Goose she's cooked. That's all I have, guys. I have no more. That's it for the memes. They were a little sad today, but that's all I could find. I tried looking for carnivorous plant memes. And I've done flower memes forever. So I just, I tried, guys. It was the best I could do. Some days are better than others when it comes into the memosphere. But yes, that was it. My favorite one was, well, I had two. I had the Le Honk. That's a French goose, a Le Honk. And the D&D one was funny. And what was the one after it that I thought I can't remember what my favorite one was because they were all just so. Oh, the Goslings one. Oh, okay. Well, guys, it's what is it? Is it Wednesday? That's another thing. It's Hump Day. Hump Day's always either really good or really not. It's May 1st, the first day of the fifth month, which is kind of cool. We're almost, no, the sixth month, January, February, March, April, no, the fifth month. So one more month will be at the halfway month. Um, I really don't know. I have nothing, guys. You guys have anything you want to talk about? I really should. I would like to stay on the stream because I really don't want to clean. So you guys help me. Help me stay on the stream. Help me think of something. Come on, God, we can do another puzzle. No, that's okay. We don't have to do another puzzle. But guys, I this is just going to have to be a short show today. Um, sorry about that. I hope you guys had fun. So let's check our poll and see how it's going here. We have 14 votes. Wow. Garden plants are first, carnivorous plants are second, and then flowering plants and succulents are tied for third. Very cool. Very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start my goodbyes. Um, so here we go. Once again, if you'd like to help Team Park Streamers, you can take this link and share it with everyone. We have Mark D with a C. Hey, how you doing? As much as I'd like to do another puzzle, I've got errands to run to wait. It looks I've got to run errands today. It looks like I swear I'm always running errands. Hey, Mark D with the C, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? I hope you are well. Um, I am doing my goodbyes right now. It's nice seeing you. If you have anything you want to talk about, let's go for it. I started building the Indiana Jones build. I did the first section of it yesterday. I'm going to do the second section tomorrow. Um, So, yeah, this is what I'll be building this part tomorrow. I've already done the first part. Um, so, hey, Mark, they have them the directions online, which is so much easier to use in that humongous book. I would recommend doing that if you do the build online. But yeah, I'll be doing the second part tomorrow of this block party at 1 p.m. We can always talk about clam pizza. Okay, everybody, clam pizza, yes or no? I think if it's done right, it would be good. I think it would be good, and I think it would be really much better with, not necessarily the canned stuff. We have Dr. Marisa Pie. Um, Says, "I would love to vote on your plant question, but I'm wanted in 5 states for plant killing, even a cactus." Um, but, you can still vote. You guys can still vote. That's okay. Uh, it doesn't say that you have to grow them. It just says, "What plants do you like the best?" I mean, it could just be, "What do you like looking at?" Because I couldn't say growth because I kill things too. Hey, you guys, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. We have how many people? 9 people watching, and we have 13 likes. Thank you guys so much. That 14 votes in the plants. Garden plants are number one, carnivorous number two, and succulents and flowering plants are in third place. Very, very cool there. So I appreciate you all coming here. Unfortunately, it's the end of my show. We do puzzles and we do memes. Um, we start at 10 o'clock. Some usually, I can't say my shows last between an hour and 2 hours, usually around an hour and a half. Today, it just was the puzzle was, we got through the puzzle really much quicker than I thought. And the memes were, sometimes the memes, we do our best. Um, oh, you need to build it. It's not a difficult build that Indiana Jones. At least the first part wasn't. Um, it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun build, and we have hellos and hellos. And yes, yes, thank you so very, very much for coming by. And we do have a blast here every day. So much. It is fun. And I try to be positive. Um, well, congratulations on celebrating 12 years on the air. Congratulations, congratulations to you. So okay, well, we're going to start saying our goodbyes now. Um, First off, I would like to say here, whoops, let me get back to it. Um, yes, Team Park Streamers is trying to raise $5,000 for the Children's Hospital of Orange County. That's on the west coast of the United States. So far, they've raised $4,000 and $4,066. Um, if you would like to support them, you can go over to the link that is on the screen and um, and support them financially. If you can't support them financially or already have, if you could take that link and share it with your other social media um, outlets, that would be great. I'm going to put it in the chat here. Let me make sure I spelled everything right. If you guys want, if you could share the link, that would be wonderful to help them get to their $5,000 goal. Um, they've actually started off with $500. They've gone, then they went to 1,000, then they went to 3,000, reached that goal, and now they're at 5,000, and they will reach that goal before the walk, which is in July. So yes, if you can support them, that would be wonderful. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm going to be doing this second section of the Indiana Jones Lego build. Um, the first section was fun. It's really a neat build. So I hope you can go by. It's got moving parts and it's really, really cool. And I hope that you guys can come by and watch me build that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Also on Saturday, May 4th at 5 p.m. Dadman Walking 55, which is my husband, and I are going to be doing a stream about May the 4th be with you. I will be building a Star Wars Death Star trench run diorama, um, and Dadman will be talking about Star Wars. It was nice to meet you and have a fun party. Yes, watch out for that boulder. Well, I will tell you, Mark, I did not like the way they had done the boulder, so I modified it a little bit. But yeah, it's really cool. The first one that has the boulder. It's really fun. But yeah, we're going to be doing this on May 4th. We might have another thing on the 25th that we're doing, but we're still planning on that. So join me and Dad Man will be on both of our YouTube channels and on my Twitch channel on May 4th at 5 p.m. Also, I do impromptu build streams. At times, Blocking Out the Boredom is the name of them. You can follow me on Twitter and Threads to get the announcements when those are. It's pretty much it there. Also, my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. That's what you're watching right now. It's Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 1 p.m. We are doing puzzle editions all the time for a while. Life matters. We have dealings with Dadman Walking's mother that we have to do, and so some it just makes it easier for me to do these streams with just puzzles. And I thank you guys for supporting me in that. Also, I have a PO box address. The info is on my it's the address is on my info pages on YouTube and Twitch. You can send stuff to me, Deadman Walking 55, or Angelo, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. You can support me on Kofi, Mrs.DadmanWalking55, which is a donation site. I am not monetized on YouTube, and if you would like to support me, you can support me through Kofi. You can do a one-time donation. You can do a monthly donation. Donations from Kofi and for the subscriptions on Twitch allowed me to get a laptop, which I am using for my build streams. I also can take, and when I have to go. Uh, Sit with Miss Grandma Man Walking or go visit family or whatever, I can have my laptop that I can work from. So I thank you all who have supported me through Kofi and through Twitch on that. I also have a Throne, which is a gift giving site. I have wish list over there. You can give gifts. I have given gifts and I have received gifts. It's really, really fun. Let's see what we have here. I have my live streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers, and my streaming schedules you can find on Twix at MDadmanWalking. Now it is time to check the poll here. Let's go ahead and end it and we will see who the winner is. Thank you for the 8 watching and the 13 votes. Let's end the poll now, and let's see what the final thing is. I like this type of plant best. Garden plants, 1 is in first place. Carnivorous plants are second. Flowering plants and succulents are in third place. Thank you all 14 people who voted. That was greatly, greatly appreciated. So, on that note, thank you all for coming by today, and I will see you next time. And remember to always be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. You guys all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a great day. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.